We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 28, Leury Garcia.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Gene Segura standing in.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Now a flare out toward right center. Dozier ranging into the outfield, one down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he misses it. At the plate, Matt Davidson. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. At the plate, Willie Garcia. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This is a pivotal inning right here and a pivotal at bat for me. I mean, you already got runs on the board. You got a chance here now with 2 outs. You get a big hit here, you can break the game open and basically say bye-bye to the defense.
Chopped weakly to the left. Beltre has to hurry. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the... And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Delino DeShields.
Hit to short. There's Segura. And he's set down, one away. Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia is there. And the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Leori Garcia. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1 delivery. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's Brian Dozier now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Hard liner to center field. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia coasts under it, and that retires. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Matt Davidson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In now, Willie Garcia.
Left fielder.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Gallo.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, and a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Batting 8.
Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1 from the stretch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that misses 2-2. Here's the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. Segura for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across the score.
Number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wellington
to short.
Castillo.
Robertson scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Center fielder number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Leury Garcia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in once again, Jean Segura. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's Dozier for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
The batter,
ready once again, Ozzie Albies. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Gallo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So striding forward now, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Robertson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Here's Chris Davis now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. From the stretch, 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Moncada backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Abreu's going to hit for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen.
Right fielder.
Third trip to the
Andrew
plate for him here tonight.
McCutchen.
0 for 2 at this point. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Up next for the White Sox.
Stepping in, Matt Davidson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Daniel Parker.
Hitting for Chicago, number 73, Daniel Parker.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. So striding in, Willie Garcia. Jordan Patterson will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is fouled back and out of play. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go.
A swing and a miss. That retires this. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes into this end.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Joey Gallo.
Here comes the first pitch. A bullet to first base. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Ball 2 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Beltre is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. The relay throw, and he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Digging in, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1-0 pitch on the way. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1 from the belt. The pitch, and did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike, and he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit, and the run is in to score from third. Now batting, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Digging in, Daniel Robertson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Robertson.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. The runner scores from second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now.
Right fielder number 5.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Davis waits on the 1-1. 1-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air to center field. Garcia on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Leury Garcia.
Tony Burnett takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Segura turns and goes to second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Hot shot on the ground is short. Robertson over to his left. On to Encarnacion at first, and that Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Dozier.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Garcia ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Lane 11.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's another 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Parker. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Alex Claudio is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Rangers, number 73, Alex Claudio.
And this one's chopped foul. Right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1. Digging in, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wellington Castillo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Catcher Robinson.
8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Patterson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Guzman. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Garcia ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in once again, Daniel Robertson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Patterson moving forward. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Chris Davis.
From the stretch, Chris Davis is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Garcia is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Moncada.
A little tapper. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 20.
Ready once again, Leury Garcia. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit hard to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Gene Segura standing in. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Grounder down the line at third. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The batter, number 1.
Ready now, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Segura rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Taylor Williams will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And that misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Patterson will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1.
Brian Dozier.
Now batting, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding into the box, Adrian Beltre. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Beltre sitting on the 2-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, and
Left fielder Andrew McCutchen.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Too high. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now in the box,
Chicago,
Daniel Parker. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Davis is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeShields is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He'll lead. Things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Hector Santiago is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
For Chicago, number 53, Hector Santiago.
Elvis Andrews will be summoned to pinch hit. Here to start the bottom of the. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Isaiah Kiner will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot. Carson Smith comes on now in an awfully difficult.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Willie Calhoun will get a chance to swing the bat here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Into the box now, Delino DeShields. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.